Hi, my name is Elizabeth McNulty, and for my second book critique, I chose to focus on the Caldecott Award-winning children's poetry book, There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Fly by Sims Tabak. It is a book that could probably be used for any grade from preschool to 4th grade, but I will be using it specifically for a 2nd grade lesson. I was excited to choose this book because I absolutely loved it as a kid, and it still makes me laugh to this day. This book tells the ridiculous story of an old woman who swallows a fly and then proceeds to swallow many other things in hopes of reversing the original problem of swallowing a fly. She swallows a spider in an attempt to make it catch the fly. She continues to swallow more animals that are larger and larger as the story progresses, including a bird and even a whole horse. Finally, in the end, she dies, having swallowed too many animals. I decided to do a science lesson as well as a math lesson. For the science lesson, I would begin by reading the story to the students, and then asking them how they thought the woman in the story died. After they have time to give their input, I would talk to them about the fact that she died because she wasn't eating the right way that a human should be eating. I would then discuss with them the importance of their health and how important it is to keep their bodies strong and safe by eating right. I would show the students a picture of a food pyramid and tell them all the food they need to be eating to sustain themselves and why. Next, I will create a Padlet online and ask the students to provide specific examples of food that would be in a food pyramid and identify which section it would be in. This way, there are a plethora of examples of food that would be in a food pyramid for students to look at. Here's the link to the Padlet I created along with an example. For the math lesson, I would talk to the students about the idea of sequencing and how everything has an order that it follows. I would hand the students a sheet of paper with several empty boxes all lined up in a row and ask them to draw the different foods that the woman from the story ate, in the specific order that she ate them. The other books that I chose to focus on were Riding the Bus with My Sister, Roller Girl, The Dreamer, and So You Want to Be President? Riding the Bus with My Sister is a biography by Rachel Simon that outlines the life of a girl who learns much about life from her mentally handicapped sister Beth, who rides the bus all day, 6 days a week. She makes connections with the other people on the bus and loves every minute of it. Beth is finally joined for a year by her sister, who learns a great deal about life and love. Roller Girl details a story about two close friends who do everything together, except for when one signs up for the roller derby, thinking her friend will join her, when in fact her friend signs up for dance camp instead. Both face a tough summer without each other and are forced to learn how to fend for themselves. The Dreamer is about a young boy named Neftali, who has the gift of a very artistic mind. He sees beauty and music everywhere, and it's easy for him to find treasures. His father believes these interests to be foolish and attempts to make him become a doctor. Against all odds, Neftali ends up becoming one of the greatest poets of all time. It is a very uplifting tale of an unlikely hero. Finally, the last book I chose was the book titled So You Want to Be President? This is a fascinating book that outlines the lives of past presidents as well as describes how one becomes president. It is a really informative and even gives insight into some of the similarities among past presidents. Thank you for listening.